know how we are, ill prepared and just going for it,
Yeah, it's the
brother.
best way to do it sometimes.
Oh, honestly, I think planning things can be a bit of a hindrance sometimes, It's like the age-old scientific experiment. If you put a donkey who's equally as hungry and thirsty, equidistant from food and water, it will kill itself from indecision.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
like, no, just start fucking walking in
good.
any direction and understand that you're a human being and you're flawed and you're gonna fuck up and just put your hands up and say, okay, that was on me. Let's learn from that and change direction and keep going. And
Yeah,
but brother, like I said, you got out the wilderness. So
yeah.
what changed,
Sure.
man? What changed?
Ah, just finally let play things play out the way they were supposed to, Instead of trying to make things happen, I let it kind of do its own thing.
Shit, I knew this conversation was gonna hit me and I nearly started crying already, man. It's been fucking 47 seconds.
Oh, good.
So what's that like, man? You let things play out the way it was meant to. You let go of the reins. Like, talk me through that process, man, because I think that's very potent to a lot of men out there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think last we talked, we talked twice or just once before.
Yeah,
Like other
twice.
than like this twice. I was just going through the shitter, COVID hit, and just everything from there kind of went downhill. And like I don't want to say I lost my job because like I was still working, but like I lost my job. I lost the job that I loved because COVID shut us down, and then the girl I was dating at the time, I thought she was gonna be the one, but
Mm.
you know, made some mistakes, found them things out the hard way, but at the end of the day, things came out the way they were supposed to. Just like kept chugging along, just chugging and chugging, and honestly, like I ended up finding CrossFit and then finding this community. And once the community, like I let the community kind of do their thing, be around them. Like that's when I got the confidence back and the swagger, if you will, to just remember who I was.
Okay, I'm 100% gonna cry in this conversation, man. It's hitting me in every way, man. Shit. It's community is a powerful thing, man. I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's the northern guy within me or whether it's simply because I am a bloke and other people out there can actually relate. But we, as guys, we downplay the importance and the power of community and
Mhm. Oh
connection
yeah,
within people. We believe that we can go out and just fucking sack on the world and rip the head off the devil himself. And you realize doing that, you end up becoming a pretty mean devil yourself.
yeah, oh yeah, and that's the route I think I was going down until
Yeah.
I found CrossFit, found a purpose again, and once I found that purpose, like I said, the swagger came back, and you know, here I am living
Lights you up, man.
the life I was meant to live.
I want to, what I think men are pretty profound because we can either build or break, right? Like we can't create, and we can't also be idle. Like we're pretty strange creatures. Like we have to keep moving, even if we're sprinting on a treadmill. We have told ourselves we're moving, even though we're not getting anywhere. So we're either going to build something up, or we're actually just going to fucking destroy it. But something that I really want to jump into, is something that you alluded to, and I'm going to throw it out there is shame. Did you have a
Yeah,
bit of a relationship with shame?
like I never looked at it that way,
Mm.
but I think looking back now, like I'm pretty sure that's what I was kind of going through. A shame on my family, a shame on myself, a shame on my friends. Like I'm looking at it that way. Like that definitely is part of what was happening for sure. And then, like I think I eventually came to terms with it. I realized that it wasn't because I had the greatest community, like, circle behind me, with me, the people helping me, like not just CrossFit, but like outside of CrossFit. I had my family, I had my friends, and like, they were all like, "Hey, come do this with us. Come do that with us. Come on, let's go." And then like, once COVID kind of settled down and I could get back into doing the job I loved, um, it was slow going at first because like, I think going back to that whole shame piece, like here we are just in this weird situation scenario, like this weird world timeline, if you will. And actually just talking with Shelby, like we're watching old shows and like you see, it's something that started in like 2018, 2019. Then all of a sudden everybody's wearing a mask and they're talking about COVID. And I'm like, man, like this is mind blowing. Like that was literally 6 years ago when all this
Yeah.
hit. And now I'm watching shows again that involved it, like, because it was there. But, I think once we got out of that and figured it out, like, everybody in my corner that's been in my corner from the beginning, like, yeah, they held me up. They let me hit rock bottom, but then they helped pick me back up and, get me to where I am now. I kind of look, I mean, I kind of look at it as like that scene in The Dark Knight Rises
Yeah.
when he's in the jail, like the prison hole, and like it's the only way to get out is to be scared.
Yeah.
In order to make that jump, get let go of the rope, like
Yeah.
just go for it.
Yeah. It's pretty profound, that scene, eh?
Yeah.
Like that little safety blanket, the stabilizers, the plan B is actually the thing that's going to stop plan A from working.
Yep. And don't realize, like, I mean, I don't know if they realized it at the time when they were filming the movie, like how big of an impact that scene could actually like have on just the entire world. Like everybody has experienced that. Like, well, I have this safety net, so I'm gonna go for it. Well, I missed and I fell. Like, oh, but I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. Well, okay, but maybe get that extra little edge to get over the hump because you're gonna stay in that hole forever if you don't take that safety net out.
It's crazy how slow time feels like it passes, and then you look back and it's been 10 years.
Yep. Oh
But
yeah.
in the moment, you're staring at the abyss, and it feels like it's taking forever. And someone's just slowly slicing you up with a butter knife. And
Yep.
then you blink and it's over.
Yeah. All the things you miss, like I mean, like should we take a hockey season for instance? Like it's a 72 game season over the course of 7 months, October to April, like just the regular season, not including playoffs. So it's just like 72 games. You look at it like, man, we have a long ways to go. And then, like you just said, you blink, like you take a nap, fall asleep, and game one turned into game 72 just
Yeah.
like that.
Runs away from you, eh? Time
Yeah,
is a strange thing, man.
so strange.
Doesn't give you a break.
No,
Fuck.
it doesn't.
I've been trying to make a deal with time, man. Just give me a moment. Just give me a break. It says I'm giving you plenty.
Yep,
You're just not fucking using them.
yep. You're not doing it right.
I said, okay, maybe it's time I start listening.
Yep.
It's like the Charlie Chaplin quote of, if you zoom in on life, it looks like a tragedy. And if you zoom out, it looks like a comedy.
Yeah. You look at the small pieces, and then it's all just all the bad. You don't want
Yeah.
to see the good. And then you look at everything, like you just said, you look out, you look at the whole span of your life and like, oh man, what an idiot I was.
Yeah, 100%. I think I've had that conversation with myself countless times, man. If I got a penny every time I said that to me,
Yeah.
I'd be a pretty rich bloke by now. So, what was the biggest perspective shift for yourself, Tim? Like, what do you feel like? What was the penny drop moment? Did you look at the sky and you saw it was green, and then the next day it was blue? What was going on? What was the biggest perspective shift?
I think it's just it's hard to say. Like, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me was that like I got back into hockey, working hockey, right? Like, and I took a year off. And I think that's honestly what did it. Like, I took a year off to try something new that would help me like have a life outside of work, if you will, like work good work life balance. And then I realized how much, like being away, I realized how much it wasn't meant for me. I had to be like in that go, 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 go type of like work ethic. Like I had to be around the boys, if you will, like around the guys, like traveling, taking care of people versus like sitting on my butt, typing on a computer, sitting in a meeting to talk about another meeting we're going to
Yeah.
have, and then nothing comes from that meeting. And I'm like, this life isn't for me. Like I'm wasting away. Like I've never wanted like I guess it's that when I stepped away from the job I love to try something new for more money to also like have a what I thought was going to be a good work life balance that ended up not really being a work life balance because I look forward to the weekends. I've never looked forward to the weekends because I don't have weekends. Like we play on the weekends. So that's when most people can go when they have a weekend and they can show up. Don't have to go to work the next day. So it's like I think that's kind of when it started. And then kind of the ball got rolling, and then all of a sudden I got ended up back where I belonged. Everything worked out how it was supposed to, and that's when like I really took it for like not for granted, but like I appreciated what I had and where I was. And then found pretty lady who has a nice little had a we've created ourselves a little family together, and that's just like the greatest thing I could have imagined.
What's that like? What does it do to your heart, man? As a guy that likes to go, 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 that needs to be in a fast moving, fast paced environment, wants to work, wants to be in this passion driven state all the time. What does it do to your heart when you finally find someone where you can relax with?
It helps keep me fresh. It's like that. What was it? What would it be? Kind of like that 20-minute AMRAP where you got a little bit of a break built in between, like on that little break. You go, 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 and then you like have a minute rest, and like that's kind of like what it feels like. You get to that minute rest, like sure, a minute feels like nothing when you're at that point, but like you have time to like settle down, breathe, and relax, and like she's my safe space. Like I don't know if I've told her that, but she's my safe space.
Wow. Kind of fills your cup back up, right? And then you can go
Yeah.
out and just
Yeah.
pour that into other people.
Yep. She helps keep me grounded and like just when I come home from a long trip, road trip, or even like a long day at the office, like she's there, the pups are there, and it's just like, man, life is good. And I don't think I've slept the best. Like I've slept better with her, minus a couple times where the dogs like to take up the half the bed, but
As
but
they should, man.
as they should. But like other than that, like I feel rested when I wake up. Sure, I'm tired, but like who isn't anymore? Like
Yeah, yeah. I think blokes are pretty misunderstood because we're vessels. We're creatures that are made to be vessels and servants to something, servants to something bigger than ourselves, right? You see it when it's not done, and we
yeah,
see all the destruction, the evil, and all the negative stuff. But rather than being a bit of a doozy and focusing on that, like you see when it is done, because everybody else is lighter.
yep,
And it's also really important if we pursue that point because a guy cannot just be a vessel and then just taken for granted for because then that ship gets weary and eventually it gets holes in the bottom and it sinks. And then you're like, oh, okay, I'll just get on another fucking ship. You're like, well, is that the case? Or should we like, you know, scrub the deck and go underneath and take off the shit? And sometimes that needs to be done by the ship itself, i.e., the guy. And I think it's very, very important for dudes to come together and to have these conversations. I mean, like that's why this fucking thing
Yeah.
continue
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing, right? This is why I do this thing, but um, it's important. I think it's a bit misunderstood by us as well, like by us guys. Like
Oh, yeah.
I'm not pointing the fingers here. I'm actually holding the hands up and saying, hey, I think we've misunderstood ourselves. Like, in fact, you're going to feel more like yourself when you are in service. However, that doesn't mean you should fucking like put yourself into suicidal bloody places where, because
Yeah.
I'm just going to work. It's like, you need to then also take a step back and service that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See the world for, see where you could put yourself in to the world for better.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what was that movie? Oh, this was back in the 90s. Haley Joel Osment. Ah, I can't remember the name of it. Basically, he's like, if you help one person and that person helps another person, then that person who like does something for another. Like I can't remember the name of the movie.
The butterfly effect?
I'm sorry?
The butterfly effect?
No, it was before that one. It was oh, jeez. I'll think of it at the most random time. I'm gonna yell it out. Like,
That's all
but
right,
it's
bro.
like, if each person helps three people, that one person who started the pyramid
Yeah.
ends up helping like 100 people by the end of it. Like what action they took ends up helping 100 people at some point, eventually. And it could be as simple as going up and checking on someone throughout the like how their day's going.
Mm.
How many times do you hear that other than like from the people you know? Like you're walking down the street, you see a stranger, like, hey man, hope you're doing well.
Mm. I mean, how many times do you see that or hear that these days? You know, it's crazy how uh saying things like that, sometimes you get a response of like, oh, hey, that really took me back. Thank you very much. It's like,
Yeah.
why is that weird?
'Cause we live behind the screen anymore.
Mm.
Human interaction has gone out the window, like I don't blame COVID. Like, it was part of it, but at the end of the day, I'm talking to you on a supercomputer that I hold in my hand and fits in my pocket.
Yeah.
Like I have access to all the information in the entire world that I need, as long as I know how to ask the right question.
And
But
also know how
like,
to handle it.
and yeah, exactly. Like I don't. You better be able to. You better be ready. So if you don't want to know the answer and deal with it, or take it for the grain of salt, like you're screwed. Like it's going to make you angrier. It's going to make you more bitter.
Mm.
You're going to be that guy who puts aluminum foil on their windows because of aliens. Like, but it's like you said. You see the homeless. Like I work downtown Cincinnati, like in the downtown area. It's like I'd call it a small big town. Is the best description for it. Like, we have skyscrapers, we have big office buildings. Like, it's no LA, New York, Chicago, but it's a downtown area. So you see all the homeless people just sitting there, like asking for money, or the other day I saw someone hand a bottle of water to one of the guys, like to somebody. I was like, like that's probably all he needed. And whatever few bucks he might get the rest of the day, like he can go find himself a nice meal. And like I even did it once, like a few years back. I saw a guy like going through the trash. And the only reason I knew he was looking for food is because he pulled out like I don't know. Do you guys have Jimmy John's? Like
No.
fast food, like sub plate. It's a sub plate, like a sandwich place. And he pulled out
Subway?
a like Subway, but a little better. But he pulled a bag out, and like I was like, man, this guy's like that desperate for food. Like all I had on me was a banana, so I like literally whipped my car around, drove past him, and said, "Hey, man, like at least this is fresh. Like it's not open. Like it's a fresh banana. Like here's something other than digging through trash and hoping you find like a couple scraps of a piece of bread or like even like a slice of turkey or whatever." So it's like I don't know like where he what he did with it after that, like, but I don't like to talk about it because I didn't do it for me. I did it like just because out of the goodness of my heart, if you will.
Yeah, yeah. It's strange how desensitized we've become to that, right? And we end up seeing this let's call them a people group, like the in terms of like socioeconomic classes. We
Yeah.
see the lowest of the low, right? Like you see it in India when they call them the untouchables. But let's say the lowest of the low, i.e., homeless or addicts or whatever, and we look at them like a different species. We look at them like vermin, right? And it's horrendous. Like one of the books I wrote, like one of the passages was like the only difference between them and me is one word, two letters long, one more time. No.
Yeah.
Like that is literally the only separating factor between that and this. And we're all a product of our own environments and decisions. And if we have similar experiences or similar environments and we just made different decisions, then saying yes or saying no and acting upon those decisions is the only thing that takes us left and not right. How
Yep.
the fuck can we be different to them and how can they be lower than us? It makes no sense. And I think it's Dostoevsky that says like a society is judged upon how they treat their homeless.
Yeah.
And we've now just built this, we've just gone up, right? We've gone up and even like breaking out the stratosphere and going to Mars and fucking all that type of shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, great, but we've like left the quote unquote ants in the colony to just slave away, right? Like,
Yep.
and I'm gonna bring it back to your point beautifully. How about you just like care about the man or woman on your left and right? And if everybody just did that, like things would be a little bit of a better place. Like I do have a bit of a theory that we're going to end up going backwards in terms of like going into more smaller communities, and the
Yeah.
internet is going to allow that, and technology is going to allow that because we're going to have satellite Wi-Fi everywhere, right? It's going to
Yeah.
be
Oh yeah.
universal, which is going to be incredible. So people can work everywhere, and we could have a professional relationship with somebody that we're never actually going to meet, which is kind of wild. But then as soon as you're offline, you're then going to be in this little small little community in butt fuck nowhere. And I don't know. I'm kind of for it. I'm for it.
Yeah. I'll keep my little circle. Like I'll expand out when I have to, but like, I'm happy and content just walking the dogs, working out, hanging out with the lady. Eventually our kid when he gets here.
Oh,
Like, it's just life's gonna be good.
and expanding the circle when you can too, right? I feel like there's a lot of pressure on people to like just have this fucking huge sphere of influence, like the Iron Curtain in USSR, and be
Yep.
like, I have 57,000 friends. You're like, no, you don't. You barely are even friends with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. You just don't fucking bullshit me like that. Like, you don't even know their names. Dunbar came up with a number for a reason.
Yep.
Well,
I just want all the followers so that people pay me to do stuff for them.
yeah, it's a
I just
strange.
work out. That's all I want to do is be able to work out and get paid to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Like it's I don't know. I hope maybe it progresses into that. More it's an educational thing. It's more of like an online, and I hate the term influence, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna influence you to change your behavior. I'm like, no, man. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. It's like
Yeah.
it's the same thing as like with this. Like if you don't want to listen to this, don't. If you don't want to read my poetry, don't. Like it is what it is. Like, go live your life, man. I don't want to fucking tell you how to live your life. Like,
You don't have to let me know that you're not doing it either.
no, I don't care, bro. I genuinely
Like,
don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, that's like the
whatever.
worst part about like today's world is like they come out and like they say that, oh, I don't want to do that because I
Then
don't
don't.
like it.
Yeah, then
Then
don't.
don't. Like I don't have to know about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that you didn't like it until you told me that you didn't like it. Now I'm just like you've wasted my energy
Yeah.
talking to me about it.
Oh, sorry, you're not friends with such and such on Facebook or Instagram. I said, yeah, but I'm not gonna talk to them. I don't have their number. So, yeah, but that means I'm just gonna watch what they're doing on their life, like I'm peeping a fly on a wall. I think that's weird.
Yeah,
Like, why is that weird? You're like, because I'm like putting myself in their business and I don't really know them, and I'm not gonna
yeah,
talk to them. So it's fucking strange. Like, no,
yep.
no, thank you. I'm good. I'm gonna go lift some weights. I'm gonna go look at the ocean and be on my own if I have to. I'm good.
That sounds amazing right now, actually.
That's a good it's a good segue though, because it's um something that I really feel, man. And I know a lot of people out there are the same. I know different cultures are different, obviously, and I know a lot of people are different, obviously. Diversity, but like for myself, I can only ever speak for that. I just need moments in time where the world kind of stops and leaves me alone,
Yeah.
and I can smoke a cigar, or I can write some poetry, or I can listen to music, or I can take a nap, or I can just go for a hike. And like people are okay with the, I'm gonna come back, but I just need to go wander for a bit.
Yeah.
I wear a necklace that says "Not all who wander are lost." It's Tolkien who wrote
Oh yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
I just need to go wander for a little bit.
Yeah. Just there's nothing wrong. Just need to clear my head and
Yeah,
not mad at anybody. Just like I said, just get out and write things down, whatever, poetry, a journal, like just get it
yeah.
off your chest, whatever it might be, and then yeah, you feel that much lighter when you're able to do that.
Oh, dude, and it polishes the bottom of my ship with oil, so I just smooth. I'm slick on the water.
Yeah.
I can help more people. I can help the same amount of people, but with more depth. I can show up in a better way. I'm more patient. I'm less quick to anger. Like everything is positive,
Yeah.
and you just need a moment to oneself. One moment to self.
Oh yeah.
I
Like I
finished
said,
the I finished a book by Nietzsche called "Thus Spoke Zarathustra," and it's essentially like the start of it. He comes down and proclaims that God is dead, right? But it's just a whole like story of like isolation and coming to wisdom. Because
yeah.
I know it takes it to the nth degree, and I don't think people should just lock themselves away and be a monk in somewhere in the Tibetan mountains. But like I'm fucking around with the idea at the moment, Tim, of just like moments. Just
Yeah.
take a moment.
Take the moment. No, I like that. Like just
A man's moment.
yeah, we all need them.
Yeah.
We all have them. Like, sometimes mine is out back playing with the dogs.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Forget about everything going around the world. Like, it's just me, the dogs, and we're just wrestling, playing, watching them run around. Like, you know, and then it's just like, all right, that's all I needed today.
Yeah.
So, wear them
Well,
out enough so that way they just come in and lay down with me, with us, and watch some TV, get ready for bed, and like just chill and just ride smooth.
how would you describe that moment, whether it's during it or whether it's before and after, and the transformation that you get from whatever activity you might be doing for the moment for yourself? But how would you describe that to somebody who they might be a bit extroverted, or they might it might be a guy out there who doesn't want to take a moment for himself because he's worried about XYZ, right? It's like, how would you
Yeah.
describe that moment? What would you get from that?
Uh, just like, I don't know, how do I want to describe that? It's peaceful.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to like best way to describe it. Like, you know, you can only like what's that movie with the pill?
Matrix.
No, the what's his name? God damn it, I am just really bad with the movies tonight.
Don't worry about it, man.
um, or like okay, I'm gonna quit today on that. Like the movie references.
Don't worry about it, man.
But it's just like we have like this idea of that we have to like go at 100% or 100 miles per hour
Yeah.
all the time. And it's like, no, like you don't, because that's not sustainable. Like you're gonna hit traffic, you're gonna hit construction, you're gonna hit all this stuff that forces you to slow down. Like you might even get a speeding ticket. What that looks like in personal life, like who knows? Like, but at some point, nature, your body, whatever, has a way of telling you, hey, like knock you on your ass real quick to slow you down because we can't keep doing this. Like you gotta like chill out. So it's like you start adding it willingly. Those knockdown moments don't really happen anymore
Mm.
because like you've hit that speed bump on your own. Like you've hit that. You saw the stop sign coming, or you hit the red light. You just triggered the red light to go, so that way you have to stop and just kind of take it all in. And like it just when I'm out with the pups, like it's all just or with walking them, playing with them, working out, whatever, just sitting next to Shelby, just hanging out. Like life's good then. It's all quiet, peaceful. Like I don't forget about anything. My phone's away most of the time. But if I am on it, it's not talking to people. It's like playing a game.
Mm.
Like nothing crazy, just there. Um, but I try to give my attention to them when I'm able to, because my work takes me away. So when I'm home, I just try and like be with them and use that as my peaceful time, my time, if you will.
Mm. In the family, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like I feel like guys can have a house but without a family, which could just be one other person. They
Yeah.
can't have a home.
I think they feel that. Yes, I was the same way. Like my house was just a place for me to lay my head
Mm.
while I did all the other stuff. But now, like, I have the home. And it's, I keep going back to my safe space. Like, I know it's like kind of an interesting word or phrase to say, but like, I don't have a better one at the moment. Like, it's my space. It's like my reset space. I had this kind of a day at work. Okay, well, I'm home. I'm going to forget about it. And then we'll go back and do it again tomorrow. I had a crappy workout for whatever reason. Maybe I was hungry. I didn't eat right, fuel myself properly the day before leading up to my workout. Or I was just tired because I didn't get enough sleep and I just felt like I had to move. And then, well, I'm not happy now because I had a crap workout. Well, I come home and guess what? I just reset and forget about it, brush it off, and then get on with it the next day. There's always tomorrow.
Sometimes we gotta do that, right? Like rather than just sit down and dissect it and fucking cry about spilt milk and talk about it, it's just like just brush it off. It's forgotten about. You're at home. You're
Yep.
trying to like serve and show up for everybody who's in the home. And then tomorrow you can open up that Pandora's box again and go in for a bit of a fucking boxing match. But
Yep.
like, I don't know about you, man, but sometimes when I walk through the door in the evening, like I completely forget what the fuck I did that day. I could have been at war with the
Yeah.
world. And I just like, what happened today? I was like, oh, it was a day.
Yeah. Just another day.
Just another day in paradise, baby. You know what I mean? Out there with fucking shields and spears. And
Yep.
I'm like, I wouldn't have it any other way. But it's like, you don't want to just, I don't know, you get riled up when you talk about it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's important to talk about issues and problems. Yeah. And I'm not saying like, don't fucking talk about them. I know it might sound a little like oxymoronic here, but like, in terms of like everyday stress, what are you going to do about it? It's going to be there. So
It's
shut
gonna be
up.
there
You're good.
today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, next year, like, but so it's just like I'll talk about the good things or talk about the interesting things. But
Mm,
like for the most part, just like there's no point in holding on to it.
yeah.
Like I read a book by Derek Jeter when I was in high school. Our baseball coach made us do it. And he said the best part about baseball is that we get to come back tomorrow and do it again.
Mm,
So whether you went 0 for 5 that day at the plate or made 3 errors in the field, guess what? Like that's behind you. You got another game tomorrow, so you got to do it again. And it's like when you look at life that way, like it's like okay, well, sure, some of the things I did today may trickle over into tomorrow just because it's the nature of the business, but like process it, store it, and then the next day come back and like you said, let's go throw some haymakers and see what happens.
hey, man, I wouldn't want to do any other thing, man. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Give me your best shot. Brother, I'm really trying to lean into this men's thing. I don't know, it's just kind of like fallen in that way. But if anyone is out there and kind of lost in the wilderness, what advice would you give them?
Keep walking. The forest will end eventually. You'll find that greener pastures might be dark now, but like you'll eventually walk out of that forest. You know, even Frodo did it. Tom Bombadil's help, but he still found his way.
That's what I'm
Just
talking about. Or those eagles could have come and fucking just picked them up and took them to Marvel. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
yeah,
you gonna do me like that?
yeah,
But brother, man, like this is a honor and a privilege to catch up again, brother.
yeah.
It's great to
Likewise.
see you. It's great to see you kicking goals, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Give my love to everybody.
Will do.
I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Thanks, bro.
All right. See ya.
Bye, everybody.